Yo guys, in today's video I am going to show you how we managed to get #1 in the world with over 7,900 trophies. Even the fact was that we got Snipe, for example, by Pheno Final Form with this deck. Hey guys, but now starting from the beginning, and you can see that we are playing against Dominic, and if you don't want to miss any kind of top ladder pushes anymore, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you didn't already. Also, just dropping a like is helping me out a lot. But now let's just focus on winning the game against Dominic. Dominic is an incredible player, but also, yeah, the Inferno Drake, or he is playing with the Inferno Drake recently just because of the Electro Giant meta. I think it's no question that the Inferno Drake is much more better, especially in the combination with the Skelly Drakes, which is actually a big NATO bait. So yeah, he's playing with the Inferno Drake, and unfortunately also for myself it's a little bit harder, or not at least a little bit, in my opinion. It's much more harder. But now let's just focus on winning the game. Deep Mega Minion is coming down for sure, just playing a fireball onto the flying machine because there is no other way defending that. And now I was just getting in with my Mighty Miner, also just sending or using the ability. The ability is just so insane against against Lava Pups. And now we just sent the Mighty Miner off. He's answering with a Tombstone for sure. Tombstone is just incredibly bad, if we can say it like that. But it's okay. So now it's time for a high Lava Hound. We are just supporting with a Lava, or I mean with a high Tombstone, not with high Lava Hound, because we didn't have Tombstone in hand. Now getting in with a deep Lava Hound, and unfortunate, we had a big elixir lead. You guys could see that, but it didn't help us out because we didn't had the Lava Hound in the hand. So yeah, a big elixir lead just helps you also if you are having the Lava Hound in the hand. Now I'm getting in with the Mega Minion, just killing the Skeleton King. Also now I just wanted that my Lava Hound is surviving a little bit longer, and yeah, good zap in my book. And you guys can see that after this push we might been in a damage lead, which is good. But also I was just worried about the Lava Hound in the at the bridge, because he is knowing my cycle, and he could knew that I'm not having a Mega Minion, not having a Skelly Drakes in the hand. So yeah, that was what about I was a little bit worried about. So now getting in with my Drakes, I think after seeing that game we should have gotten in with a faster fireball. So now we are not able to get a damage, unfortunately. So it's all good. It's time for a Tombstone again. In my opinion, it's pretty important, always kiting the Skeleton King into the middle. So in fact, in case he's playing the ability, or he's using the ability, your second tower is just helping you out a lot. Now I'm getting in with the Lava Hound in front of. That's actually just a situation where it's kind of good that he's playing with the Inferno Drake, not with the Mega Minion, because he's not having an instant answer against my Skeleton Drake. So now, yeah, as I said, it was just time for a big Lava Hound in front of the Skeleton Drakes. Also, I'm just getting in with the next Mighty Miner, getting in with the next Skelly Drakes, and yeah, he is playing with arrows. So because of the fact that he's playing with the arrows, I'm just such a big fan of my Skelly Drakes. He is not having anything against them. Now I'm just zapping that. Now I'm just sending off my Mighty Miner. Luckily my Mighty Miner just connected onto his tower. So yeah, the Tombstone by him was just too low, and we had the Fireball zap range just because the Mighty Miner was dealing 444 damage onto tower. And that's how, yeah, that was one game on to our way to get #1 in the world. And just jumping instantly into the next game, you guys can see that he is playing expo. Most of the expo's matchups are bad. Also, I think this matchup is not that easy, but he is playing with the Bomber, probably just because of so much drill. This should have been the reason why he's playing with the Bomber. Anyways, for me as a Lava Hound player, it's better than, for example, Archers or Queen, which would been also a good decision in all of the expo decks. So now I'm getting in with the Lava Hound. I was thinking, okay, what should I do? Also in this situation, I didn't knew his deck yet, so I just didn't knew that he is not playing with the queen, not playing with the archer. So also this is a fact which we will find out later. So this is just a big positive fact. Now you can see how many elixir he's just spending, kiting off my skeleton drakes. So I was just getting in with the fireball against his Tesla. So my Mega Minion survived luckily. Then I was just getting in. I knew, okay, his NATO is coming in. I wanted to predict his Fire Spirit after seeing the replay. Yeah, you are right. It was not the best decision because he didn't have the Fire Spirit in the hand yet. So I was trying to get a cool move, but it was not worth it. Still, luckily, we had enough elixir just getting just getting the boy down, just getting the tower down. Also that my balloon is surviving is just insanely good. But to be fair, also my Mighty Miner, I think would have defended that nearly flawlessly. Otherwise, I would have gotten in with the Mega Minion or something like that. But my tower wouldn't have gotten in or wouldn't have gotten down so or so. So now I was just thinking, okay, let's just try to get the game down. Let's just try to get the game down. I mean, we are in such a big lead, so it's feeling like impossible losing this game right now. So I was just getting in with a big lava hound push because I wanted to build a big push onto the left to make a little bit pressure so he can't pressure me. So yeah, kind of clear the strategy. Now he was just predicting my rockets or my skelly drakes, and now I just thought, okay, CarlTheLegend, you might have a problem, but to be fair, we are not having a problem. We are having a big Lavaloon push. We are same elixir, so it's impossible having a problem in this situation. Now my Mighty Miner connected onto the king tower, my balloon connected onto the second tower. He rocketed it, but it was exactly that what I wanted, that I'm doing as much as possible damage onto the offense, so he can't get my own tower down. This is nearly the highlight of the day. Also this game against Pheno Final Form, which was just a fail snipe. But before that, we are jumping into the game against Mr. Nikitus. Also the game after that, maybe you guys just saw it. We are playing against Mohammed Light on his second account. So just incredible games coming onto us. So now he was getting in with drill first play. As always, I'm just answering with my own Skelly Drakes. This is the best answer also with the Mighty Miner, but yeah, this is nearly the best answer. So now it was time for the Lava Hound. Now I was thinking, okay, Carl, you might have a small problem. So I was just getting in with a Tombstone, which was a flawless defense. Also, I was getting down with a high Mighty Miner, which luckily defended his completely Skeleton King for sure. As always, just using the ability to kill all of his skeletons. Now I was just getting in with the Zap. After seeing how many damage my boy just did, it was the completely right decision. Also, a Mega Minion is coming down because I don't want to get around about 600 damage by the Dark Goblin. Also, Mega Minion is not the best card, for example, against Drill, because Mega Minion is just not killing all of the troops in one piece. So yeah, good Mega Minion in my opinion. So he's fireballing now, and this is bringing us into a big damage lead. The question is, can we use the damage lead? He's having the Fire Spirit, he's having the Inferno Tower, he's having, also the Dark Goblin Fireball. So he's having nearly everything. And as soon as we are not into the double time, we also just can't abuse our Mighty Miner. In the double time, it changes a lot, but to be fair, firstly, we have to get into a a 1-1 situation, not a double time. Firstly, we have to get into a 1-1 situation, then the Mighty Miner is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But is he giving us the 1-1 situation is the big question. If I would been a drill player, I wouldn't. So now it's just time for a big Lavaloon push. You can see, as always, Mighty Miner is dropping down onto the right. Unfortunately, he just predicted me, so I have to get in with a Zap as well onto the right. So this is just hilarious, especially because I needed the zap onto the Inferno Tower, for example. So now I'm just getting in with the balloon. So I'm getting a little bit of damage. Next drill is getting in, and I just don't know how he can lose his tower. He could gotten in with a drill fireball or something like that, for example. So it's time for a Mega Minion into the offense. It's time for a Mighty Miner into the offense. But now I was just failing my push a little bit. To be fair, it was just a misplay from my side. I didn't actually thought that my tower is getting down, but I'm in a 1-1 situation, so the last defense was, to be fair, in my opinion, the first decision, which was not the best, but it's okay. Now it's time for a Mega Minion, not the Scallydrakes. It's time for a big Lava Hound into the back, and we can use the Mighty Miner ability, sending the Mighty Miner onto the left lane, just sending Mighty Miner opposite lane. So a 1-1 situation is actually where you want to get your opponent in with your Mighty Miner. So Drakes are getting in. I mean, Fireball is getting in as well. He is giving me value, so I have to use them. Also high Tombstone to defend all of the pushes, but we shouldn't forget how much damage the Skeleton King is getting, so I have to get in with the Mighty Miner in the defense. His tower is in Fireball zap range, but before that we managed to get his tower down, and I think it was played nearly flawlessly. Of course, he did also some misplays. Just the one defense onto our left tower, where we left our tower, was not that good. Now coming to this game against Light Bulb, you might say, Carl, you have such a hard counter. I agree with that, but it's still not that easy, especially you have the Mighty Miner just against Giant Skeleton. Your Tombstone just can get easily down by a Tombstone. So yeah, it's a champion. I think I don't have to explain it to you guys, but it's a champion, so you just can get one Mighty Miner onto the field. So in case one Mighty Miner is onto the field, you can't defend the Giant Skeleton anymore, because you never will get the Mighty Miner back onto the hand, and he could just get in with a Giant Skeleton onto the bridge. You can't defend it because your Tombstone is just getting down by an Earthquake. So now I'm answering with the Mighty Miner. I'm not having the fastest reaction time, unfortunate. So yeah, you can defend the Hog Rider by just one hit by the Mighty Miner, but I didn't have the fastest reaction time, so I was just getting 2 hits, unfortunately. Now I'm sending my Mighty Miner off opposite lane, because I knew, okay, just a waste of time. My Mighty Miner won't do a good job against the skeletons, so just getting around about 800 damage onto the right is such a good deal. So Drakes are onto the Queen, Mega Minion is also nearly onto the Queen, so such a perfect situation. Now I was just getting in with the balloon onto the left. After seeing the situation, I think a balloon onto the right would have been much more better, because yeah, I think I wouldn't have gotten nearly the completely right tower down. Now we're having the left tower down, but balloon onto the right would have been much more better, because a right tower on 0 HP, a left tower on nearly 800 HP is better than a right tower on 3000 HP. So balloon was a misplay. So Lava Hound is getting down onto the right. I knew that I won't be able defending all of his Giant Skelly pushes in the future. Also, I just don't want to get in with a Mighty Miner push onto my Lava Hound, because if I'm just getting in with a Skellydrake's Mega Minion push, he can't get my Skellydrakes down with the Giant Skelly, because the Giant Skelly will always walk out of our Skellydrakes. So don't go in with a Skellydrakes Mighty Miner push. That's the reason why we managed to get out Giant Skeleton out of our range. And yeah, situation is not that good, not that bad, to be fair. It's time for the next Lava Hound high. So in case he's getting in with the Hog Rider same lane, I'm just getting in with my Skellydrakes behind that. So I was just waiting, okay, what is he going to do? I saw his cannon. He didn't fail his cannon, unfortunately. So just sending off the Mighty Miner again. Now I'm just using the ability, using the defensive zap. So I was just hoping, okay, is my tower surviving? My tower was surviving. We managed to get the damage onto the offense. So for sure, it's such an incredible matchup. But you still have to take care of the Giant Skelly, which might come onto the bridge, and you are not having the Mighty Miner onto the hand. And now, before jumping into the next game, I want to show you guys this matchup. What a bad snipe by Fane in final form. Holy shit. But we managed to win. This is just great. I'm just such a big fan of winning. And yeah, I'm just not understanding it. He is having everything. He just has to build up a huge E-giant push, throwing a fireball onto the Skelly Drakes, playing the arrows onto my tombstone, and I have no option winning that, but somehow he still managed to lose that. You can see that I was thinking, okay, he's playing maybe Sparky, because he is always playing Sparky, just not when he's sniping CarlTheLegend. So now I was getting in with a tombstone like that. I was just thinking, fuck, I got sniped. What should I do right now? So it's time for the Skelly Drakes high. It's no time for Lava Hound. We just can't afford that. So next Mighty Miner is getting down against his Prince, and I'm still in the situation where I have to find out what he is playing, because this is not a meta deck. This is not a meta deck, so I still was trying to find out what he is playing, but he was playing bad, and that's good for me. That's good for me. I mean, there's no question that in case he wouldn't play a little bit better, I would have lost that. So it's time for my Lava Hound Mega Minion push, and I still didn't know what he is playing. Is he playing with Mega Minion minions? Is he playing with Mega Minion Electro Wizard? Is he playing, yeah, with all of the cards? I was just still not knowing what he is playing, so I'm sending my Mighty Miner opposite lane right now. So this is such a good situation. So he was just zapping my Mighty Miner, but he just didn't knew that the Mighty Miner is taking so many damage. Also because of my zap, we managed to get the tower down, and that's important, guys. The Mighty Miner is just so strong. And I like the Mighty Miner because of the fact that the Mighty Miner is just giving us so many times a comeback. So Mega Minion is coming down, Lava Hound is coming in front of, because I was building up a huge push, but I also just tried to defend him. So I was getting in with my tombstone, and right now I still didn't knew he was playing with the minions. Now I knew that it was just luck. It was just luck. I have to be honest with you guys. It was just luck that I just killed his minions, but still just so incredible. So I knew, okay, he's not having the Mega Minion in the hand yet. So I was just getting in with my balloon into the offense by playing the zap. He didn't, or he was not able to play his Mega Minion fast enough. So he, just was not able defending my balloon flawlessly. So what a bad Mega Minion. So yeah, we have to say he just played so incredible bad. He was new, okay, he played bad. Now we had to BM him, because I mean, just sniping and failing is, in my opinion, cringe. So getting in with the balloon into the pocket, he was playing his fireball in the right time, but he didn't manage to get that. And yeah, as I showed you in the screenshot before, that's how we managed to got #1 in the world with over 7,900 trophies. Guys, if you like this video, just make sure to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye guys.